From broke to boss, I flipped the script. Super Trucker Podcast got me fully equipped. Left the noise behind, now I'm stacking green. Voyager Nation made me live the dream.
Because I think one thing that hurts a lot, especially, let's say, our customer is owner-operator, right? So every owner-operator is more or less is entrepreneur, you know, the new venture, business, or whatnot. So the biggest thing that I see inexperienced people making mistake with is we just do not know that everything is going to change all the time, and the change, that's what puts them in shock. And now we look like a deer in the headlights, and we don't know how to act. When we don't know how to act, we just say, send me home. And that's the beginning of the end a lot of times.
Yeah. You know, I think that also comes to these influencers that you're talking about. Like, you know, sometimes they'll brag about being their own boss, but it sounds good, but I don't necessarily think that it's as easy and as glamorous and, you know, how they romanticize it to be, because being an owner changes things, and you're responsible.
As responsibilities, for sure.
Yeah. So it's like this fake freedom. There is freedom in there, but I think it's tied more to make sure that you're doing what you have to do, so you encompass a little bit of financial freedom.
It's a freedom if you can handle the freedom. It's kind of like one of those things, you know, like the people who looking for a work from home, or the people that work commission-based jobs, that, let's say, real estate or stuff like this, to where you kind of run your own schedule, insurance, real estate, and so on. What is the biggest point of failure?
No, probably not being available.
Yeah.
But then again, like, you don't really run your schedule, because, like, okay, real estate, like, when am I going to go look at a house? Like,
no, you can, but then everything goes to shit. So, for example, if you run around your customer schedule.
There we go. That's my point.
That's the way to success. Yeah. But if you start adding up, you know, well, I didn't become an owner operator to work for my customer, so I'm gonna fixate on my schedule, and I'm gonna have the customer to fit my schedule. And then, there are going to be a lot more people, a lot more business-minded, who going to snap that customer from you, and we're going to work around the customer schedule.
Yeah. I guess it's always that lifestyle. You know, that's what they do on the Instagram. They do that flex, and hey, look at my freedom, look at my vacation, look at this, but they don't really highlight everything that was necessary to take that 1 week vacation. That you just have to take a couple pictures during that one, because your life is not a vacation. So, like, I'm gonna just tell you that shit right now.
At the end of the day, it's still hard work. I think it's generally, it's not necessarily, you know, like evil or like meant to be like misguide you. Just nobody wants to be a loser. Everybody wants to look like people love shiny things. So we go online and we show the shiniest things that are out there. And people, jump in.
Yeah. So that's kind of like, the guys that are posting, like, living the dream. They never mentioned, the rates out of Florida, the rates out of Colorado, the rates out of Nevada, the snowstorms and all that. They just kind of highlight.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, like, look at the, let's say, research some videos, like I go to YouTube or whatnot and be like, how much money you made this week as an owner operator? Just search that. And you're probably going to come across a lot of videos. And I can almost guarantee you there are going to be a very, very few videos that's going to say, man, I only made $1,200 this week because I had a breakdown. I have been held up at the shipper. Something else got wrong. My load shifted, needed to be restacked, needed to be rescheduled. Most of them we're going to be like for the market at the point in time,
right,
on the higher end of things, because everybody wants to be cool.
So here you go. Yeah. They show the new tire getting mounted. They show, they don't show you missing the reload and how much that tire cost, and like you waited 3 hours for it to be mounted. Like, none of that is getting highlighted.
Yeah, and like even like fuel cost. Like everybody talks about the gross, nobody talks about the fuel cost. Mm-hmm. Nobody talks about the fuel economy. Actually, there are some people talking about fuel economy. Like there are some like really, really good YouTube personalities, I would say, that we do talk common sense. But you know what's very in common with them? for whatever reason, we have a lot less following than the shit talkers.
Yeah, because like nobody wants them. Because like we mentioned in another video, that's just boring. It's dry. It's real.
Or check this out. Those social media personalities where some chick in the very casual dress sweeps the trailer. Fuck, get the fuck out of here. That's not real fucking trucking.
And everybody's like.
But that's all it takes, man. I think actually, as a matter of fact, that's probably their primary income.
Yeah, I think at some point it evolves into that. Probably it morphed into just being relevant and what's going to get them attention. Any attention is good, but they got to be able to draw people to their channel. And so again, it's just the first time owner operator. Like if you're really looking to get into this business to see what's possible and to improve your lifestyle, for sure, there's plenty of room to improve it. But just having realistic expectations is I think, and understanding how this industry works, you're going to go that much further.
I agree.
Operators looking for the best business owner opportunity, look no further. I got all the programs that are going to make you successful. Everything to operating from 2 different fuel cards, top of the line trailers with a maintenance program that is unbeatable, to plates, insurance, you name it, we got it. All you got to do is give us a call, 863-342-5171. Learn more and get started.